Hey everyone!
Hi guys!
Welcome to Make 2 and another game review. This is a game called Aerox. It's actually been out probably since like 2010 or something, and it was last updated 2013. It's another iOS exclusive game, unfortunately, but I think it's newly free in the App Store, possibly because the company behind this game is releasing another one, so it's like a promotion. So we just went ahead and...
Wasn't it advertised in the game section on the iOS App Store as like best new games or something?
It was advertised somewhere. That's how I found it, because, you know...
We saw it somewhere, something saying it was good.
Yeah, so basically it is a futuristic kind of puzzle game where, as you can see, you've got this ball that rolls around on these platforms which are suspended in the sky above a big body of water. And the way the game works is you tilt your device.
Yeah. And then when you get to that white flash, as we just did right now, that means you've completed the level.
Well, there are a lot of reasons for white flashes, including wiping out. But how many levels are there?
There's 35 levels, obviously an increasing order of complexity and difficulty.
Yeah, as you can see, these overview of the next level here is much more complicated than the one before it, and here's another overview, again, more complicated than the one before it. So yeah, as you progress through the game and defeat each level, you get to another one, and they just throw a whole bunch more stuff at you.
Yes, you get things like moving platforms that, move toward you and away from you. There are gaps in the platforms. There are tubes you have to go through, rails you have to ride along. And then later on, the puzzles get harder. There are things like blocks you have to push in a particular place, and things that move and can bash you off the platforms as well. Yeah. There's a lot of fun stuff like that you're going to see maybe soon. There are some jumps, as we saw in the course, those little square things with circles flashing. You can roll over those and you jump high in the air. They're pretty fun.
Pretty fun. Well, one of the features of the game that is really helpful for me are checkpoints, and we're going to see that in a second. Checkpoints are basically, if a level is really long and hard, it's a point in the game where once you hit it, and if you wipe out after that, you can then start the game over again at the checkpoint. So here you're going to see the ball crossing that checkpoint. It just turned blue, and you're going to see me wipe out because I always do, and then it starts over, but it starts me right at that checkpoint that I had previously hit, so I don't have to repeat the entire level over again. I just go back to that, one section, maybe it's halfway through the level or something, and then...
Yeah, there's only one checkpoint per level, so you can't have more than one even if...
is there?
Yeah, there's never more than one even for the really big, tough levels.
So you've gotten a lot further than me?
Yeah, I'm on level 30, I haven't completed it.
You're on level 30 already?
Oh, level 31 is the next one I'm going to be on.
I am pathetically on level 18.
Good going. Yeah, so it's a fun game. I think the other thing that's good about it, I didn't realise it was released in 2010, but it makes sense. When you complete a level, you get your ranking. So for most things, we're ranked in like 500,000th position.
This is ranking out of like worldwide players.
Yeah. So you're scored on your time, and the faster you go from when you start the level to end the level, even if including all wipeouts. Wow.
Well, this is one problem I had with the game, was that sometimes the screen or the direction of the camera was facing in a way that didn't work for me, and then having to correct the camera angle just it wasn't as fast as I wanted it to be, and so that would give me a reason to wipe out. Here I go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think, let's just see how many times I can possibly wipe out in a single level. So this is one level. And as you can see, it's pretty complicated. There's some vertical surfaces and whatnot. And as you will see, I will wipe out many times as we talk through this section. But, basically, so my one complaint... Why are you laughing?
No reason.
Because it was literally within the first few seconds of the level? Yeah. Oh my god. So mean.
So... It does largely conform to gravity, but it is a little...
That's so mean. I can't help it.
That was good.
It gets better. That's so mean.
You tried. That's the important thing, and you're willing
I tried many
to
times.
put your shame out there for all to see.
I think it's just as much a function of like the camera angle thing, and
I do think there are bits in the game which aren't perfect. So I just want to watch you wipe out again.
yeah.
Yeah, so I think at points there are bits you can tap on the screen for it to pause.
No, I tried doing that.
But they sometimes don't work as you'd expect, or they do work, but then you can't actually move forward. So there's a little bit glitchy. Not this extreme of glitchiness. There's some glitchiness in the controls, and some of it doesn't do things as you would expect. But it is obviously making full use of all the accelerometers in the device, which is really cool. The graphics look fine. They're not amazing. I think the best bit of it is the reflection in our ball. As you can see everything going on around you.
Yeah, and as you level up, you unlock different balls as well.
In some ways, you think, actually, I do want.
That's how you finish a level. I have wiped out by like steering the ball past the level too many times, more times than I want to admit to.
Yeah.
But
I think for games now you do want more intricate, fancy graphics, which I think we've come to expect. I think the advantage of simple is it does make you just focus on what you need to do, which is completing the puzzles. Mm-hmm. So they do, as we said, they do get harder. You have to go on and off platforms like you're doing here. Yeah. Overall, I think good game, a bit frustrating, but I think there's some fun, different things you can do with the physics and the mechanics of the game that are interesting and fun to play.
Yeah. And, again, for now, it's free on the iOS App Store. I don't know why this was never released for Android. You mentioned accelerometers?
Yeah, I think maybe just to tie in so closely with the accelerometers on the iPhone. I think all smartphones now have them, but if this was an early game, we thought it was a new release, but if it's an early game, then maybe they just never, Android couldn't deal with it at the time.
Go again. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at this.
There are some in-app ads between levels, but they're not particularly intrusive and they're easy to tap out of, but otherwise it's completely free.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely we think well worth a download. Please let us know in the comments what you think of our game review, and feel free to subscribe if you're new to our channel, because hopefully we'll be doing lots more game reviews in the future.
Thanks for watching.
I can't believe you laughed at me so much.
You did. It's like...
I told you I was bad. Yeah.
Another thing like hair going off would be fine, because that's a hot, like not making that's hot, like that. You did very well for that.
Well, this is like,
Oof.
I cut a few things.
No, this is one big play. This isn't a cut.
No, I cut a few things. So watch this.
Ooh.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and then this way.
Oh no! Oh no!
But watch the next time. And here we go.
So there's one where you had to bounce off vertically to one platform, then vertically from the other to a further away platform, and you just it just wasn't doing the vertical jump. You just thought, you're not. Oh, you did it. No, you did it right that time.
Yeah. That one's
Yeah, I remember this level. It was like it's taunting you, and actually it's too far. You're not supposed to do it.
Yeah.
But then
No, you think I'm gonna wipe out, but
you're learning.
I'm learning. Okay, there we go.
Oof.
Cool.